That's you just he's just gonna put the whole thing in his mouth. You just gonna eat them whole like that. What? You gonna savor the flavor? Anything you want to say to the people? Okay.
All right.
You overdoing it.
That's very good. That's very good. Let me joke.
Try to raise these kids up with some damn home training. That I ain't gonna lie, they good, y'all. I understand. I understand his plight. Jesus.
Look at her. Look at her. My God.
How you doing? I am the Emmanuel Sims, your host, and welcome to Soulful Sundays. I'm so glad that you are joining us today. We are all about food, family, fellowship, and fun. We have been on the cut above a little bit. Because we're all about the... Okay, so if this is your first time here, welcome. So glad you tuned in. Today, people, today, we are cooking a southern classic delicacy known as fried green tomatoes. It don't get no more southern than that. The fried green tomato is just deep fried southern delicacy. Just, oh Jesus, ain't nothing healthy about it other than it's a green vegetable, but it's deep fried and coated in deliciousness, and it's so good. We don't mind healthy sometimes, but not today, people. Not today. We is digging in on the southern fried delicacy of fried green tomatoes. If you ain't never had this, I feel sorry for you, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm here to bring this and introduce it into your life. My grandmother used to make these for me, and my God, yes, Lord, I love them then and I love them now. So I'm gonna show y'all how to make this deliciousness so that y'all can be blessed in your soul and you can a little bit. Okay. I am the owner of Sweet Ready Bees. If you haven't had a chance, do check out our website. We offer delicious Southern classic desserts, and we ship all over these here United States. So check out our website and see what we do. We're about to go ahead and get into this recipe and these ingredients. So we'll be right back at you. All right, good people. So we're gonna get right into these ingredients. We got some plump, juicy green tomatoes. We got an egg, some regular salt, some breadcrumbs. Got some yellow cornmeal, canola oil, seasoning, salt, pepper. Got a little Cajun seasoning, some buttermilk, and we're gonna add a little hot sauce in, and then of course we have our flour. And those are the ingredients, and we'll be right back to get started. All right, good people. So the first thing we are gonna do is slice up our tomatoes. We're gonna use a really sharp knife. Y'all see I got my little purple knife. But we're gonna cut these into about a 1/4 of an inch. You want it to be a nice size. So about a 1/4 of an inch, because you want it to be it's gonna be meaty. Make sure you cut out the core. All right, so next, after we cut our tomatoes, we're gonna place them on a pan with some paper towels on it, and then we're gonna salt them and let them rest. That's to dry it out a little bit. And we're using green tomatoes as opposed to red tomatoes because they're firmer, and the texture is firmer, so they fry up better. And the taste is not as sweet as regular tomatoes, red tomatoes can be. Well, that's why we're using the green tomatoes. So you just want to lay these out. And we're just going to use a little bit of sea salt and just sprinkle them a little bit. And you just want to even light sprinkle of the salt, because you don't want to overly salt them. Okay, then we're going to set that aside, and then we're going to make our breading. All right, be right back. All right, so y'all know the ingredients and the measurements will be in the description, but in our first bowl we're going to add our flour and our Cajun seasoning, and our tomatoes are just resting right now with the salt. Then we're going to dab them a little bit too, and then we're going to add some Cajun seasoning to the flour. We're also going to go ahead and add our pepper, half a teaspoon of that. And we added Cajun seasoning, so we just want to add a little pinch of seasoned salt, not much, just a little bit, 1/4 teaspoon to the flour. All right, in our second container we're going to add a 1/2 cup, and we can use the same thing, of buttermilk. And our egg. Then we're going to add a couple sprinkles of our hot sauce to this. Give it a little kick. Ain't going to hurt nothing. All right, and then in our last bowl, we're going to add our breadcrumbs and our cornmeal. And then we're just going to kind of whisk everything together. And then we're going to be ready to fry. Then we're going to whisk all the ingredients together so they can be thoroughly incorporated. And then we're going to be ready to fry. We're going to heat that oil up and get ready. So we're going to have 2 dry stations and then a wet station. And all of this is going to be our batter. And don't be afraid to taste the flour to make sure it's seasoned well. It's pretty good. We're going to add a little bit more seasoning to the flour because we want to make sure we got some good seasoning on it. And again, I'll put everything in the description so you'll see it. So a little bit more of this. Yep. And all of this is going to give it a great coating. All right, now we're going to be ready to fry them up. All right, so we got our handy dandy cast iron skillet. If you ain't got one, I done told y'all, you go ahead and get one. And we're going to put our oil in here. We want a nice amount. And again, you don't have to submerge the tomatoes in it, but you just want a good amount of oil so that you can fry them really evenly on both sides. So we're going to get this oil nice and hot before we start frying. And again, the measurements will be in the description. So next we're going to take a paper towel and just kind of dab the excess water off the tomatoes. They got a lot of water in them. And then we're going to flip them over and do the same thing. Okay, good people. So we got our oil going. So now we're going to start with getting our tomatoes ready to go. So after you done dry them off, you're going to submerge them in the flour mixture. Then we're going to put them in our wet station. Just want to coat them real well. Then you're going to put them in your breading station and coat them up real good. And then you're going to put them in there to fry them out. So we're going to do all of these. And you're not going to fry them very long, just a couple minutes on each side. And you're going to have some deliciousness. And you got to work pretty quick because, you know, you're not frying them for long. So, Alright, so we're going to get these done. And then we'll be back to show you what they look like in a few. Y'all see that right there? That is Southern fried deliciousness. Southern fried. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't wait to dig in. And you gotta eat them while they hot. Right out the grease, nice and crisp. All right, we about to turn up into these. Y'all see this Southern fried deliciousness? This a delicacy. Yes, Lord. And if you have to sacrifice your tongue because you want to eat them right out the grease, it's okay. It is what it is. It's okay. It is what it is because that's what you want to eat them when they're hot. Oh my God. Ugh, this is right out the grease. Right out the grease. All right, eat real fast. So get that area circulating, cool down real quick. Ooh, but that's the best way to eat it. Oh my God. Yes, Lord. Come on in here, boy. My son been like, you making fried green tomatoes. Can I get some? Can I get some? Come on in here, boy. Come on in here. Which one? What's that fried green tomato, boy? That's, you just he's just gonna put the whole thing in his mouth. Just gonna eat them whole like that. You're gonna savor the flavor. Anything you want to say to the people? Okay.
All right.
You overdoing it.
That's very good. That's very good. Let me joke.
You just.
That's very good. That's it. That's very good.
Okay, bye.
That's very, that's very good. You good?
Try to raise these kids up with some damn home training. That I ain't gonna lie, they good, y'all. I understand. I understand this plight. Jesus. Yes, Lord. Okay, y'all. All right. Y'all make these for your family. They are so delicious. They're real easy to make too. So make it for your family. Like I said, this is pure Southern classic traditional delicacy. Delicacy. People in the north don't know nothing about this. They don't know nothing about this. People in the north, make you some of this. Fried green tomatoes, deliciousness. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't, like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next week.